In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you a very interesting method how you can create real-time shaders, and I'm going to create simple hologram shader. Let's choose, for example, third-person template. Let's create project, choose folder. Okay, we have this empty level, and I'm going to use, for example, this static mesh, this character. Let's bring this mesh into the project. And we have very simple shaders on the body, and I'm going a little bit modify this shader. So let me find this shader. Let's find, for example, this shader, material instance, and I'm going to find parent material. You can find parent material in general tab, this one, and press on this small button. And you can find your master material, this one. Double click on it and you can open master material. I'm going to use few maps, normals, and maybe this one. And the first step, I'm going to create my hologram shader. Press right mouse button, choose material, set name, and press enter. Inside hologram shader, we need to set to translucent blend mode, and this one. And next step, I'm going to set my preview mesh using this small button, my mannequin. You can find your mannequin in content browser. Just select this guy and press Ctrl B, and you can find this mannequin. Select in content browser and press on this small button. Next step, I'm going to little bit decrease field of view, for example 35 millimeters, and also I'm going to activate real-time checkbox. This checkbox activated by default, but if your shader don't work in real time, you need to activate this real-time checkbox. So let's copy my normals map, because I don't know which normal map is for legs, for body, and I'm going to copy these three guys, and also I'm going to copy maybe this three materials to use these guys into my new shader. First step I need to do, I'm going to create a Fresnel node. If you start preview from this Fresnel node, you can find something like this. We have white color if we have very big angles. In the border of the shape we have white color, and if your camera looks on the middle of the body, we have gray color. So I'm going to little bit change this using transform vector node, and let's connect my normals, and I'm going to set this value to emissive color. Let's stop preview, and you can find something like this. You can change normals and normal textures and find better result. Let me check which is better for my case. I should first one is looks nice for holographic shader. Next step, you need to little bit randomize this grade shader. You can create three color constant. Maybe two will be enough for my case. For example, this one, and also this one. And I'm going to use LARP node, linear interpolate node, and I'm going to put my Fresnel node as alpha and use these guys like this. Also, you can change exponent in your Fresnel node. Let's say 1, let's say 0.1, let's say 0.05, and you can get something like this. Also, you can add to this Fresnel node a little bit randomization. Let's remove these two normals, and maybe I'm going to create add node and add something like this green channel. Maybe we can add RGB channel to my Fresnel node and use this like this. Let me check. Maybe I can find something interesting. Maybe this one is a little bit better, and I'm going to remove these two textures. I'm going to find very interesting lines, very interesting picture to create my holographic. You can create saturate, no, sorry, saturate, and use this guy into opacity slot. Let me check. Saturate is clump this shader between 0 and 1. Okay, next step I'm going to little bit animate my hologram shader. So I have glitch pictures I downloaded from internet. Let me show you these guys. And we need to copy and paste these textures in the project. Let's create new folder, T for textures, and let's bring these guys into the project. And let's move inside my material graph. We have this very interesting guys for very big randomization. And if you want to create animation using these textures, we need to create node time. And we need to add to the time world position. Let's create add node, and I'm going to add my time and world position. And you can set this to the UV, for example, in this texture. And one important moment, if you want to create something interesting, we need to multiply. We need to create combination of these guys, for example, like this. Let me check. Something like this, yeah. Also, I'm going to create something like this, and something like this. And you can create, for example, add node. You can add this guy and this guy. Like this, and you can maybe multiply. Maybe don't multiply, maybe we can add all those guys. And let's start preview from this node, and yeah, you can find something like this. And next step, let's create a simple animation for this simple movement from this all these textures. So let's create this simple setup. I'm going to also create multiply node for this effects. I'm going to change speed of my time for each sample, and let's say, for example, 0.2 and maybe 0.1, and I'm going to copy and paste this for each my sample. Ctrl C, Ctrl V to create very big randomization. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and Ctrl C, Ctrl V. And let's set up my shader like this. You can change input. You can use, for example, absolute world position in the first one and time in the next one. In next shader you can use first from this and second from this, and just change these numbers. Let me create simple setup. One important moment, I used XYZ coordinates for this case, but we have only U and V channels, so I'm going to use XY, only XY. So let's change. So for now I don't have any errors. And the next step, let's create multiply node. And I'm going to multiply this add node like this. So you can find a simple animation. If you use preview from add node, you can find simple animation in this channel. We can randomize this animation using these coefficients. I can do this in a few minutes. And let's disable preview from this node, and you can find something like this. Also, you can use multiplication for opacity. Let's create multiply node. And you can find something like this. Also, you can create add node because we have very transparent shader. And you can add this lines, this animation, to create more realistic result. Okay, let's a little bit randomize my textures because we have the same motion. And let's say minus 0.1, 0.5, 0.8, minus 0.1, and you can find this very fast lines. 0.15 maybe will be better, and let's say maybe minus 0.8. This is different direction if you use time node. And let's say 0.3, you can find something like this, 0.015, 0.5, 0.35. Okay, let's little bit change my color. I'm going to create something like this. And let's create maybe a little bit, add some randomization. Like this, yeah. And you can find very interesting movement. So let's increase time for some guys. If you want to increase time, increase speed of these lines, we can increase inside multiply node from time node, increase this value. For example, if you set 5, for example, you can find something like this. If you set in this line maybe 2, you can find like this. Maybe going to this, increase. And if you want to increase sample size of your textures, we need to decrease absolute world position coefficient. For example, set 0.1 and something like this, and we'll get something like this. Let me a little bit decrease my saturation. Maybe I'm going to create one color hologram. Something like this, and yeah, you can use this in your games, in your cinematics. It's work in real time. You can apply this guy into the your mesh. Let me find this mesh. Let me find this shader in content browser, and you can paste this guy into your model. Let's press save and let's press apply, and you can find something like this. Thanks for watching.